Welcome back, guys, to some more Riders of Icarus. I hope you're having a fine and dandy day. SemiMong here, as per usual. And guys, as you can see by the title, I have successfully tamed the Terror Kerav. So we're going to run through how to tame it and its stats as well. I've turned mine into a pet, so it will be a little bit different, but I still have the stats for the max altitude and all of that. So let's just jump straight into it. To get the Terror Kerav, you need to get a recipe for the Chill Wall rune, as you can see on screen to the left hand side right now. Now, I believe this drops from the Frost Keep rondo. Now, I will put on screen GFX what boss it drops from now, but to my knowledge, it's from rondo, and that's pretty easy. You just got to run the Frost Keep. You're probably going to be sent there, run there for gear, run there for gold. And my speaker keeps monging out. If there's any background noise, by the way, is my laptop. Sorry, I'm still having to film on laptop. My computer's in the process of being fixed. But once you've got the Chill Wall rune, it is quite a lengthy recipe to collect the materials for. But the chilling shards you should already know how to get. Seeing as you've already run the Frost Keep, you would have gone through Silver White Valley. Now this is where the chilling shard comes from. It is a daily quest and you need 5. So this is the longest one. It will take you 5 days to get them. You get an loon with the quest. But if you can, just buy it off the auction house. And I would suggest, if you can, just buy all of the materials off the auction house. Just because you can get better mounts than the Terror Kerav now that the Terrestrial Rift, update is out. He's just a bit outdated, but he's so useful still to be sealed up for gear. Obviously, it's easier to tame last update's heroics and seal up your gear with them than it is to tame the current updates heroics. But once you've got the chilling shards, you need to move on to the mortal tears. Now mortal tears, once again, are pretty easy to collect, seeing as it's one update ahead, but they come from the world bosses. So if you can get the first hit or the most damage off on a showroom near Farlark, you're probably going to get a mortal tear. If you can raid Charon or Bismuth, you may get a mortal tear as well, as they drop off all world bosses. To my knowledge, if I'm wrong, I'll put a GFX on, but I know it drops from a showroom and Bismuth. It's just Chieftain Charon I'm a bit unsure about. But when they pop up, you're generally going to see raid groups come up anyway, so it's not going to be a task to get a group formed to kill these guys. It's just whether you get lucky with the drop. So I do suggest, if you can, just trying to farm Ashurim, because he can be soloed. I've got a video and footage coming up of me soloing Ashurim a few times and getting a nice, just pretty nice loot, like, to be honest with you. But the last one is Bonethorpe. Now we've covered a video on Mr. Bonethorpe, okay, so if you want to go ahead and watch that video, check it out. It should be in the playlist. But to be honest, you should just buy one off the auction house. It will save you a ton of time rather than going through the process of having to tame a whole nother mount just to be able to tame the Terror Kerav. So just recapping that, you've got the Chilling Shard, which comes from the daily quest. You've got the Mortal Tears coming from the world bosses. Oh god, there's my mouse monging out. And then you've got the Bonethorpe, which is another mount that you can tame down near the Frost Keep or up here in, I forgot what it is, Parna's Steps. He requires a Chilling Orb, and his recipe also drops from the Elite down near the Frost Keep dungeon. So guys, let's play that taming clip before we get into the stats. Now, before I play it, this is a bit of a sneaky one. People had already spawned in and started killing him, and I swooped in, did a bit of damage, and then managed to successfully tame him. What can I say? So yeah, let's play that.
While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
So that's me taming Terror Kerav. If I get rid of that and I get rid of that and let's whip up Terror Kerav, I've actually turned him into a pet because of his main skill, passive skill, which is increase my magic attack by 6%. Once you level him up, that will go up to 27%. And I didn't want him as a mount because I've already got my Golden Leku. And if I need to reach the breach, I've got my Pegasus, which has over 1,000 meters altitude anyway. And that's why you see a lot of people in Rift at the moment using Terror Kerav, because its altitude will reach over 1,000 meters, being able to allow you to get through the breach, and of course just reach max altitude of the area. Now, other things to mention about Mr. Terror Kerav is he's an offensive type of mount. So you get movement, you get offensive, you get defensive, and you get a few others. So he's an offense, that's why I've turned him into a pet. He's got high DPS, you can do extra DPS with you in the dungeon if you set him to attack mode, and that's pretty much it. He's got a high, nice max altitude as a mount. When you're on him as a mount, he's pretty big, like compared to other, say, wyverns of the area. He's huge, he's got an luminous, like, blue skin to him, as you can see. But apart from that, that is Terror Kerav. Guys, if you're wanting to also join the guild, we've got raid groups starting to be set up and on the go. I've got a second in command, co-leader, Japanese, and we've got raid group leaders. We just need a few more tanks and assassins, or just general DPS. So if you're on the Koroshimo EU server, be sure to leave your IGN down below. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Until next time, thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.